I'm there, I'm there. Right about now, I'm just gonna do a quick little 10-minute preview. What is it called? 10-minute teaser. Oh man. And that was good, family. Yo, I'm kind of bored still. Bored is an understatement. I'm not really bored actually. I just wanna say hello to the family. I'm missing you guys. It was good though. It was good. Cheeks. Don't know. All right, you know what? Yesterday it was actually fantastic. Same way. Yesterday was fantastic. We had our first comedic study session, first real comedic study session, actually going through KMTS, and that was absolutely amazing. Shouts to everybody that actually joined and came through and participated and learned the basics. Well, the basic leading ruling principles that Kemet or the system of Ma'at actually has to offer from a scientific standpoint. Really, really good. We jumped into quite a lot of information, which was splendorian. Oh man, K. I see you. Oh boy, let's see. I try you in the building, man. And see what's this in? Hold tight, Kalam, man. Like Mr. Lee. This is just me quickly coming on just to say what's really good, family. What's really good. I got a little spare time on my hands, and I ain't seen you guys for a little while. It feels as though we didn't even do much shows this week at all. It feels as though I need to be pushing out some more content. Like I'm just not giving you everything. Yeah, happy Kwanzaa. Done now. Yeah, it feels as though I haven't been giving you guys anything. So I need to. You know what I'm gonna try to do over this holiday period, just because I feel as though I'm actually neglecting everybody. I'm actually gonna edit up some old school videos that hasn't been released yet. I'm gonna go into my archives and I'm gonna push forward some old school videos and see what you guys have to say. And it's exclusive videos as well, baby. So it should be some videos that you haven't actually seen anywhere else. I've got a whole cache of videos that I actually need to just push and give you guys some loving. Oh man, yeah. Happy winter solstice, people. Done now. So yeah, family. What's good though? What's good? Scholar gang in the building. Let's see. Need another show, bro. Abu Idris, I hear you. We do, Mega True Talk. What's good, family? James Miller, what's up, King? That lesson was great last night. Oh, I love my brother. Trust me. What's good? Good timing, peace. Yeah. So that's what I actually hope to do for this coming free period where there's not much going on. Just gonna be pure family stuff taking place, which is gonna be really interesting, really, really interesting. Furthermore, my pockets are done bunning me already. Um, I need to. Oh, it's good. Yeah, family chi. Let me just quickly put my phone on um silence. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, am I down there on Saturday, Sunday? Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm actually gonna try to make sure I am there. Like it's crazy. Christmas, I'm hearing Christmas is on Monday. When I'm not even fully clocking things, like it's just around the corner. So yeah, I'll be there on Sunday. That resurrection video was deep. Oh, give thanks. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, the resurrection video was deep still. Secretly, yeah. Can I be real with you? Can I be honest with you? I tried to go real easy, yeah, because I actually want to discuss this in maybe in depth and detail a little bit later on, because they're literally every single section has a nice amount of breakdown that can be applied. I was hoping that video would only last for like an hour and a half, um, but it ended up into like a 3 hour video, and I'm sure it could have continued. We didn't even finish everything. That was like half of the video that we actually had planned out. So yeah, hopefully we could do some more, have more further discussions on that topic, or topics related to it. It's kind of great. I love the fact that we got loads of Hebrews and Christians who are actually joining the panel and actually making the show happen, like really instrumental in making the show actually pop. So thanks to you guys for actually coming on and showing that love. And it's real beautiful as well because it's not aggressive. It's not, it doesn't leave a sour taste in your mouth. It's real beautiful. So thank you guys for actually supporting Titans TV. supporting the dialogue, supporting the conversations, and allowing it to move forward in a non-aggressive way. So thank you. I know it's touchy. We're touching on touchy topics. These are real sensitive topics. Anytime you're dealing with the crux of a particular faith or religion, I understand it's sensitive. So I try my very best to, be accommodating. I was shocked to hear you believe in Jesus' resurrection. Yeah, no, I do. I really do. I know that sounds crazy, right? I know that sounds crazy. I don't even, is it a belief even? Possibly is a belief, but I don't even think it's a belief. I think it's a fact. I can see it. I can literally see it, and you have to understand what I mean by I can literally see it. It's one of those ones you have to actually clock my words and actually ask me like serious questions to grasp my understanding of it. But yeah, I actually do. I actually, again, I'll tell everybody, I actually perceive Jesus as being, I know people are crazy, like, oh, what do you mean? Like Yeshua? Yeah, Yahweh, Yeshua, Isa, whatever name you choose to call it, I actually see him as a historical figure. And I think most historians actually view him as a historical figure. And most historians view him as a prolific teacher and a social reformist in some sense. And then, he was also, of course, um, I don't know, put to death. Put to death. That's facts. That's facts. And one actually has to ask yourself, like, right about now, right about now, right about now, like, look at it, look at it, look at this. This being that we're calling Yeshua, whatever name you want to call him, he literally sits at the right hand of God from that paradigm. Okay, just let me try to get there for you, because of course if somebody doesn't subscribe to that paradigm, they're like, what are you talking about, G? My God is Brahma or Krishna. So let's just put it like this: inside of the Hebraic Judeo-Christian paradigm, like Jesus is there, bruv. He's topper, bruv. He's next to God, or the God the Most High. He's literally next to God the Most High. He's ascended to that level where he is part of the deityhood, or he has been raised or elevated to deity status. So I don't know about you. I see it. I see it. But maybe I'm talking from a very spiritual or non-physical standpoint. You dig what I'm saying? I'm seeing it from a very esoterical standpoint where he is there. He is there. I don't know. Maybe I'm twisted. I'm high or something. But to me, it seems as though that's the case. There ain't no other prophets like that that's been elevated to such a high, or messengers or messiahs that's been elevated to such a high degree for quite some time. So I see it. I see it. Phil, what's the difference between Nuwapians teaching and Kemetic teachings? Ooh, ooh, that's a really good question. That's a really good question. Maybe we can get some Nuwapians actually on the panel to discuss the differences. And we'll go into it. I don't really want to touch upon it unless we actually have a Nuwapian present or Nuwabian present to actually discuss it. Let's see. We need gang to get some. I don't know. We don't. I don't know. Okay. Thanks to the atheists for having the best arguments. Oh yeah, nah, man. And sir, you come with some heat, my brother. You come with some real heat. Yo, Kalam, you got any unreleased Brother Ty footage? Yeah, I do. I actually do. I've got some unreleased Brother Ty footage for real, for real. Yeah, I do. I actually do. I actually do, King. Halfway through COE's NNG and LR comparison, great build, Kalam. Give thanks, my G. Yeah, it really does have 7 core principles. We out here got a new generation. Let's see. Xmas spirit getting to Kalam. You know how it is. You know how it go. Jesus probably did exist, but the idea that he did any magic is yet to be substantiated. Yeah. Like again, utilize me. I utilize a methodology when I'm reading those scriptures. So any breaking up bread and feeding 500 or 5,000, Abby, those ones, those ones there. Like I look at that very critically, and I know that's not possible. I know it's not possible. The only way is there. Like, that reminds me of. I'm saying it, but please don't find it offensive because I'm saying I read it in an allegorical fashion. But you know when uncles just teach you one, two things, yeah, and you do some spamming of emails. Actually, let me be quiet. No, let me speak like this. You know when you receive, yeah, an email that comes through your post, or comes, yeah, through your inbox, and it says, I am Prince Naya Bingi Mujofo Papa Toto Ka. And all I need you to do is transfer £100 into this account. And it will free up the will that I have, and I will give you £5,000 out of that will. As long as you do this. It's one of those ones, fam. It's one of those ones. Like, how is £100 gonna be coming to five? Nah, get out of here, G. Get out of here. Don't try to trick me there. So a lot of miracle stuff or magic tricks, I see them as allegories. I really do. I really do. When you guys start going into the symbology of what bread represents, the symbology of what fish represents, and all those things there, what the symbology of healing lepers or lepers and things of that nature, like symbology of waking the dead. Like, to me, it's all symbology. That's how I read it. And it's gonna take. I don't know, bro. Nobody can. I don't even think. I'm open minded, but I don't think nobody can change my mind. To certain things. It's impossible. I think it's almost impossible unless you come with a great methodology, that we can somehow test. Okay, test certain things, and it comes up now. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see what people has to say. Anyway, we'll see. Let me stop talking. I'm just rambling. God is guiding a new generation. A guy called Jesus might have existed, but what does that matter? I need to go before I cast them out. Oh, do 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 do. Trust me, one man gang. The whole thing is mind warping, but I'm sitting here with my heart beating, blood pumping, etc. Body keeping the right temperature. That's such a sense. Why do so many insist on the using the word Jesus when it has been twisted into? Okay, I hear you. Night kind of night YouTube night night. Um, that's what. Break it down, man. Like Hekenecha. Man, like Ali Dawood. It's good. Harry Singh in the building. Ain't see my brother in a minute. Um, don't put nothing in your joke, for Rasta is no joke for real, For real, Hey, shouts to the No Church. Man, put me in my place for real. I retract that statement. For real, for real. Let's see. Why don't you teach about the temple of man? That's the inner teachings right there, That's the teachings that the select and the elect get to have, Like yesterday, the select and the elect get to hear those hidden gems there. Yeah, no problem. I don't have no problem with Jesus creating. Kalam is on the naturalist page for reality. So it's all good. I like the way he utilized the language of utilizing scriptural or real methodology. That's my guy. Let's see. Yeah, family tree. So what's good though? What's good? What's popping though? What's popping? Anything before I go? What we saying, man? What we saying? Yeah, young Cali baby. Oh man. Jeez. Oh. So we saying family. Anything good? Anything good? Talk to me. Y'all keeping quiet as hell. Talk to me, family. And Adrianos, Makey, what's good? Talk to me. Is anything popping? We got like what 44 people tuned in right now, 12 likes. Shout outs to you guys who hit the like button. But what's good? What's good? Hook man up with your UK cousins. I got you. What else actually did I wanted to Let's driving. Alright, so subscribe. What, to your channel or subscribe to my channel? Do a short talk on Siki. Like, listen, I need Sikis to come on. Like, it's not my business, like, to be doing those things there. Should be some good debates on Sunday. Ali Dawa got some heat and Bob too. Whoo, trust me. Yeah, East is my guy, man. East is my guy. Don't get it twisted. East is my guy, but You know, I'm not even gonna talk because he's my guy. Can you do a show on Kwanzaa? I could, you know. I, c- I, c- I could. I could. But at the same time, it's too late in the game. It's too late in the game. I should have actually be proactive to actually do something way before the time of Kwanzaa. So when Kwanzaa comes, everybody be abreast. So I don't think I will do it. I could do it, but I won't do it because I don't think um, I'm too late. I'm too late to do it. Yeah, when your talk with Issa and Gabs up, man, been waiting for that conscious conflict. Oh, Issa, it's up already, my brother. The one with Issa, me, Issa, oh, and Gabs, oh, um, and Bilal a little bit in the mix. That's up already. That's up already. Go on COE, you'll see it. It's interesting. Um, yeah, it's interesting. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I got drained still. But yeah, it was interesting, interesting. Not even the dog. Yeah, so, let's get this yeah, judgment. Yeah. Oh, what's going on? Oh, see people messaging up. Let me just see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. And who's been watching Dragon Ball Z though? Who's been watching Dragon Ball Z? Anybody watch Dragon Ball Z? Um, boy, which ones though? Which ones though? Which ones though, Kiss? Time Steve, I want to know if Jesus is a murderer or is it manslaughter from certain stories in the Bible? That's a good question. Give me a specific, you know. Give me a specific. Give me a specific, and let's identify whether he is a murderer or a manslaughterer. We'll find out. All right, I love this now. Let's see. I got some C key going through now. Let's see. Make this body the field and plant. Oh no. And plant the seed of good actions. Water it with the name of the Lord, who holds all the world in his hands. Man, I ain't seen Dragon Ball since Majin Buu. Goku is Hanuman. Bruv. Woo! Man, like Ultra Instinct, you know. You don't know if we know about Ultra Instinct yet. I need to get up. You have to get up with it, you know. I swear, me and my brother, yeah, we was here, yeah, speaking for almost an hour on Dragon Ball Z, you know. Almost an hour speaking about man like Jurin, you know. You know about Jurin, right? Jurin, you know. I'm hearing he's the only mortal that can actually go toe to toe with the gods, G. How you mean? How you mean? The only person who can survive their universe getting destroyed back in the day, right? His universe got destroyed by the god of the all. But Tutu's Rubai can transcend time and space. And man just, hey, I'm not gonna say nothing no more, you know. I'm not gonna say nothing no more. Just saying it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying like a saying. All right, let me get off that hype now. Let me get off that hype. I'm just trying to put out. I want to see who is on my vibes, dog. I'm trying to pull out man who are on my vibes. Let's see. I am you. Oh, sorry. You are me. I am you. What is the difference between us? We are like gold in the bracelet or water and the waves. No, I always hear Dragon Ball bars in battle rap. Might need to jump back on it for old time's sake. No, trust me. I try. You do, you know. You actually do, fam. You need to jump back on Dragon Ball. Go to Dragon Ball Super, yeah? I'm sure there are going to be a few episodes here that might be dubbed, yeah? But the rest of it is just subtitles. Subtitles. You have to keep up with the subtitles, G. Yeah? Keep up with the subtitles. One story. Kill the firstborns in Egypt to make Pharaoh set his people free. That's a good question now. So, did God, Jesus, murder the firstborns of the Egyptians? Was it murder? Was it suicide? Not suicide, sorry, murder. Was it homicide? Which is murder, right? What the hell am I talking about? Murder. What's the other one that is oh yeah, manslaughter. Was it manslaughter? But no, it can't be manslaughter, because that was premeditated, right? Whew. Or was it collateral damage? Was it a war that's going on? So it's collateral damage. Jeez, that's some good questions, you know? That's some real good questions right there. That's a really good question. See if I was, let me see if I was to argue the other way round. Boy, that's a tricky one, G. That's a tricky one. You can't even get out of that one. There's gonna be someone who's smart who can get out of it though. Who will get out of it? Who will get out of it? But you know what's interesting? Yeah, let me drop a little heat. Let me drop a little science for you guys, actually, because you know what was really, really interesting? That story, yeah, that story, and I only noticed this, yeah. Remember a while ago, see, I got so much videos, yeah, that I really need to do, but I'm not even doing it because I don't even feel to do it for various different reasons. I'll break them down in a minute. I think I'm gonna stay an extra 8 minutes with you guys, actually. So yeah, that particular story there, yeah, I actually believe, yeah, I'm gonna utilize the word believe now because I haven't gathered enough evidence to actually prove it. So therefore, it's my hypothesis. Okay, so I actually think, yeah, that story is actually an Egyptian story retold in a different way because the when I was having a debate with Shamsi, he brought up a certain something, and I was like, okay, let me go and check the heresies, yeah. And when I was checking the heresies, it talked about certain practices that the Egyptians had that the Hebrews were just basically mimicking or copying. And I was like, that's interesting for Christians who are coming out of the Judaic paradigm to actually admit or acknowledge that these practices actually has its origins and stem and root within inside of ancient Egypt. I was like, ooh, and even the Egyptians of their time were still practicing it. I was like, that's really interesting. And then further on in the book, it actually made mention of that whole painting something red, painting things red, painting things red, and that the Egyptians actually still paint things red. And I was like, that's funny, you know, that's funny. Let me go back and just rethink things, okay? So in ancient Egypt, okay, we actually have a story, or in Kemet, we have a story to do with what's her name now? Basically the Eye of Ra, the Eye of Ra. Okay, so we have two eyes. We have two eyes of Ra. Okay, one of them is the eye of the sun. Okay, and that is the destructive power. Okay, the destructive power, and that destructive power because men or mankind was revolting, the rebellious ones. You know, the brood of vipers that we call the Apep, the ones, the walking and talking literal snakes and so forth that we had to bind and cut off their legs so they will have no more movement so they can't uprise anymore. See, a lot of these little gems are actually within inside of the Bible. But that's another story, yeah. Anyways, yeah, my man sent out the eye, but the eye was just ferocious, was just annihilating, mutilating, and didn't want to come back at all. But the Egyptians basically, oh sorry, Ra actually done a little trick. Done a little trick. Spoke to a man like Jehuti. This is all mythology, by the way. So just to bear with me, it's mythology. It's a nice story, but it's telling a universal principle, okay? So the eye was just on a mad things, went into the Nubian desert. That's where he was just jamming. Her name was Sekhmet, who was also known as like a feminine or feline or lion, basically, or lioness, basically. And she was on her job. The only way that they could get her back, okay, after a lot of bargaining and so forth, Jehuti had to come down in various forms to tell her to come back, come back, come back. She came back though, but she was still ravenous. So what they did was in the Nile, they literally poured a lot of beer into the Nile and dyed it red. Okay, so the Nile River was dyed red, like blood red, basically. It was made to look like blood, but it was filled with alcohol, filled with beer. And then obviously she came back and she was just drinking, consuming it. And then by that time, she just got kind of drunk, inebriated. And she went back to being, you know, the Eye of Ra. She was now appeased. There was nothing more to do. But this is a nice story, excellent story. But the cultural practices still continued in ancient Egypt, even up to the time of the fourth, I believe maybe the 5th century, 4th or the 5th century, when this particular author was writing. So he writes there that the Egyptians have a thing, had a thing that they do basically, that every year, the New Year's basically, they paint certain stones and animals and other little things around their house red, and they also commemorate it by drinking beer or alcohol during that time period. And I was like, that's quite funny, right? Because the Passover is a form of a new year, right? It's during the Ram period, and it's basically the celestial new year that the Egyptians practice, and they were painting things red, painting the doorposts and all them things there red as well. And it's so funny, like how the Egyptian story and the Hebrew story is the same, because the eye of the Lord, or sorry, the eye of the Lord, no, the angel of the Lord, sorry, went out and killed all the firstborns, okay, which is like firstborns is kind of symbolic of the rebellious generation, the earlier generations, okay, symbolically, the earlier generations that actually revolted against the Lord. So went out, killed all of those ones, and wasn't satisfied. And the only way that the Hebrews didn't get consumed by the angel of the Lord is because they painted blood, you know, over the doors or the doorpost. What's funny of that is the same concept of the Sekhmet. She literally, or the eye of the Lord, literally went over objects and licked the objects or ate the objects, okay, that had the blood on it. So once she's eaten that object or the angel, as once she's consumed, the doorpost, basically speaking, symbolically, she's not going to go into the house and actually consume the people inside of the house. So it was very like, very, how can I put it? Very funny how both of the stories were coinciding at exactly the same time period, but just told slightly different. I saw the resemblance. I don't know if you lot will see the resemblance. Maybe you lot don't know the actual story, and I haven't explained it properly. I'm just hearing it laid back. But if I explain the story a little bit better to you, you will see the semblance between the two, and it's like, could this be where that story comes from? You never know. But anyways, let me continue talking. Let's see what's good here, family. Callum, what's your thoughts on the film Get Out? My thoughts is a lot of people are actually living inside of the body of a Get Out victim. Hotep, man, like Farhan Qureshi put in that work. I see you've been dropping some videos, G. All the gods in Dragon Ball Z are Egyptians. Trust me. Well, I would say that they are emulating Egyptian customs and culture and dress codes. Yeah, you can see it clear as day. Righteous justice and the Egyptians refused the Most High after many warnings. Nope. Fine. And there are 12 universes. Bruv, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just saying, have they found proof of Israelite slaves in Egypt yet? Of course not. There was never no Israelite slaves in Egypt like that. They all know it. The Jews themselves, they know it. They all know it. They all know it. You go on and speak to a very intelligent Jew, yeah, and they will tell you, nope. These are just stories that our ancestors constructed. They will tell you that, They'll tell you that. These are allegorical stories. But those people who aren't familiar with it will lap it up and be like, yes, this is literal. This ish really happened. And then, and then let me start saying, let me shush my mouth. Let me shush my mouth. How can you know about everything outside? How can you know about anything outside the universe? Good question. Nope, I'm not on Hangouts right now. Let's see. Kalim Z. Join us. Bless up, Callum. See you Sunday. May bring out my elders down. Gonna watch you and Gabs and Issa now. Shizzle, 2 hours. I know it was long, G. It was long. Real long. Let me get to the end of this. Callum, what's your thoughts on the film Get Out? That's good. I told you it's good. Hotep. What's with the children? Okay. All right. I think I'm finished now. So yeah, family. It's 30 minutes. 30 minutes has literally come and gone ever so quickly. But yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, there is one video. Yeah, I've been meaning to do, but again, yeah, when you don't want to. All right, yeah. Let me talk about this real quickly, okay? You lot got like three whole minutes, baby. 3 whole minutes, okay? In the cave of intuitive wisdom, I sit absorbed. Let me read that. I sit absorbed in the silent trance of the primordial void. Oh, I have obtained my seat in the heavens. Oof. Guru Ganath Sahib. Oof. All right, one comes under the law of nature and departs under the law of nature. From the mind, the originates the mind is observed. Okay, yeah, real quickly, yeah, because you know what, yeah, I really wanted to do a video, yeah, on this particular topic. The topic, I'm speaking fast. The topic is actually to do with the cave itself. I done a video a long time ago, and I did several, you know, little short videos with Shamsi to discuss the cave and which angel came and visited and what it means of this and the Namuz and all these different types of topics here, and I wanted to do a video on this itself. I wanted to do a video on this, and I was planning to do like a proper, real nice video where you guys can see, like, not none of the long videos. I just wanted to bang out like a quick 10-15 minutes here, like me film myself, you know, chop and cut out the little space times and actually just fill it up with some information, with some, you know, quotes here and there, fill it up with some pictures, fill it up with all sorts going on. Yeah, I really wanted to drop you lot something really beautiful. If you've seen any of my old school videos, like what color is the Prophet Muhammad, that was like a quick, I don't know, 12-15 minute video. I don't know, I can't remember what it is. Again, there's another video called Moses found in Egypt, another video again. Like, there's a few little videos that I've done dedicated to certain topics. We've actually spent a little bit of time recording it, and then obviously getting the books out for you and doing little crops and quotes and putting it all in. So it's a nice learning experience video. But yeah. Instead of like these whole 2, 3, 4 hour long videos where you could just quickly go in, just grab what you need, and that's it. Chunk, like nice little bite-sized chunk. Unfortunately, yeah, like I've been meaning to do this, but the way I've been feeling, yeah, it's like, what's the point, G? What's the point? Like, forgive me, innit? Forgive me for putting out that energy to you guys. But I'm like, certain individuals, yeah, that are coming from the Islamic paradigm, I'm like, what's the point? Like, me even giving you this information, like, what's even the point? You know what I mean? Is there, like, I'm actually giving you something that would benefit you, but you're not going to be benefited by it because you just can't take stuff from somebody outside of your own paradigm teaching you about your own religion. So I thought to myself, what is even the point of actually doing that video? Because the video is actually there to help you guys out, yeah, coming from that particular paradigm. And I said to myself, nah. I wanted to answer certain things to do with, oh, you know, Kalam, you said that, you know, Gabriel never came to Moses and all them things there. And I wanted to address it and kind of speak about it in what context am I talking about, and maybe how I spoke. I definitely wanted to address it. How I spoke may not have been clear because you may have taken my words out of context of what I was actually trying to imply in terms of Gabriel never came to give him revelation. Like, I wanted to break that down, came and gave him revelation. Like, we all know the angel. Well, I say we all know, maybe because I've got things in my head and I understand what took place, what transpired when Moses actually received revelation, you know, like the whole story. Yeah, I wanted to break that all down to everybody, but it's one of those ones, yeah, it's like, it will just be a waste of my intelligence. It would literally be a waste of my intelligence, you know. One of those ones. I wanted to go into depth. I wanted to analyze the word namuz. Like, if you saw the video, yeah, like, obviously there is not the video. The video is not actually physically being, you know, done. I've got the video plan in my head. You know, when you got something in your head and you saw how it's gonna go, and you're just like, it's gonna be so beautiful. But I'm just wasting my energy. Like, it's one of those ones. I was going to drop some heat and some science and talk about the word namuz and what the word namuz means, and just bring another context to it that nobody ain't thinking about. But again, yeah, it'll be a waste of my spiritual energy. Okay, but I think I'm going to drop a little something right now. So I was going to drop some stuff here with the word namuz. The word nomos is actually a Greek word, which is nomos, N-O-M-O-S. Okay, the word nomos literally, yeah, is the what? What is it? Literally is the word, yeah, in Greek for the Torah. Okay, literally, it just means the law, meaning the Torah. All right. And I was gonna break that down and just show you, the whole story of Moses and Muhammad, it's just a retelling of that story. And when Waraka ibn Naful was talking about this is the Namuz and all them things there, yeah, he was talking about this is the Torah, because Muhammad was quoting literally almost paraphrased, not, I shouldn't say verbatim, paraphrasing quotes from the Torah, and the whole, circumstances around how Moses received revelation was, very much so parallel to how Muhammad received revelations in terms upon a mountain and all them things there. And I was gonna go into some real depth of it and show you, the vision that he had was exactly the same vision that's inside of Deuteronomy and Exodus, when he saw God upon a throne, and all them things that I was gonna go into some real good, some powerful information. But yeah, again, it's literally a waste of my intelligence, yeah, to drop science and things like that to a certain group of people, because they just don't like it. They just don't like it. So maybe next time, God killed Onan for pulling it out and ejaculating on the ground. Um, Instead of impregnating his brother's widow. Don't tell you that in church school. God damn. Whew. Pull out methods, now Kalam dropping them gems. But yeah, family, I'm gonna go now. We're gonna talk very, very soon. Alright, family tree? Oh man. I see you guys on the other side. Love and peace.